Hello and welcome back to Road Race Retro. Good morning everybody and welcome back to Triple R. And as you can see from my beautiful tartan backdrop, we're actually in the Up GTI this morning, and rightly so. So we've got some updates on the little car. I'm feeling quite lucky. We got a phone call from Piper Exhaust Systems basically asking if they could use the Up GTI for some development. They were wanting to basically build a brand new exhaust for this car. They hadn't done one yet, and they needed a car to develop a system on. Luckily enough, it was mine that they chose, and here we are. So we have the little exhaust fitted. I'm very, very happy with it. Now, I've specifically waited 7 days to do this video and used the car daily. I've been out for a little bit of a hoon in it and just kind of got to grips with it and made sure I was going to be happy. Piper wanted an honest review. I didn't want to go down to Piper, basically do a review like an excited little kid. Oh, I've got a new exhaust. It's great. Everything's perfect. I wanted to let it sink in, work out the positives and work out the negatives, and Piper wanted a genuine, honest review, and that's why I'm here today, and that's what I'm going to do. In terms of the build quality, there will be a little clip for you to have a look at a little bit further on the video. I'm very, very happy with what these guys have actually put together. You wouldn't expect any less. This company's been in business a long time. I think it's 50 plus years now. Originally started off doing camshafts, and then 20 odd years ago moved across to exhaust systems, and the products that these guys put out are second to none. What I will say is, with Piper, unlike a lot of big companies that I have been to before, I felt very, very well looked after when I went down there, and I felt like there was still a lot of passion there, that these guys actually wanted to build great exhaust systems so that the consumer, like myself, were going to be very, very happy with what they bought. That was very important to them, that I was happy with what they had built. Now, bearing in mind, with this car being a development car, this exhaust system was totally free of charge. I didn't pay a penny for this. So was I happy? Yeah, of course I was happy. I was going to be. It was free of charge, same as anybody would. But would I also been happy if I was going down to pick it up and I'd have had to pay for the exhaust? Yeah, I'd have paid every single penny. All of the welds, the way the exhaust sits, how firm it is, the little gaps where they've got the measurements right. It was just a work of art under there. They've done a very, very good job. Now, what I did was, they have built me, obviously it's not for road use, but I have got that in at the moment. I will be changing shortly, but they built me a 3-inch decat into a 2 1/4 system, true 2 1/4 all the way through, into a silencer box at the back. What I basically asked them for was, I said, listen, I don't know if I'm going to be going on track with the car, but if I do, I don't want it to be too loud. And when I'm cruising at motorway speeds, I want the exhaust to be quiet. I want it to be loud when I want it to be loud. So when you push the front pedal, do I want that noise? Yes. When I'm doing my daily commute, do I not want that noise? Hell no. It's not worth the headache. I mean, I'm in this car every day and I'm always non-stop. I'm doing 50, 60, 70 mile just round the doors, picking parts up, viewing cars, stuff like that. So for me, it needed to be quite soft and supple when I wanted it, and then not hooligan-like, but if I want to go for a hoon, I want to be able to hear the car, and they've achieved that very, very well indeed. So what we'll do is we're going to do some clips. I'm going to show you the design of the tailpipe. We'll do a little sound test on tick over, then I'm going to do some pulls. So I just thought it was worth me giving a little bit back to Piper and making an effort to do a nice video and basically give the users my honest opinion of the new exhaust system that they've just designed. If you're an Up GTI owner and you're looking at this kind of exhaust system, from a picky guy, it's a massive thumbs up for me. I'm very, very happy with this system. But yes, obviously we'll cut the clips, we'll give you a little look, and hopefully you like what you see. But yes, thanks again, Piper. Obviously this video is for you guys, and it's a genuine, honest opinion of what you've done for me, so thank you. So as promised, in line with the video, we are down at Piper Exhaust Systems today. I just want to say, obviously at this point, a big thanks to Piper. I've met some guys here. Do you know something? Genuinely, just enthusiastic fellas who know the job, who want to build good products, which to me is massively important. I know a lot of these bigger companies can lose focus on customers and direction and just kind of hunt the money. But when I came here, from somebody who's been into cars a long time, I can feel like, without sounding like a fanny, you can feel like the love of the guys are here to supply good products. It's more about the end product with these guys than anything else. But genuinely, I'm very, very happy. I'll show you the tailpipe. Obviously, I know I've just put in the other clip, so you'll see it in a minute. Very, very subtle. in terms of the noise, it's fantastic. I'm going to get some clips sorted and we'll get some flybys. But yes, just while we're down here, just a massive thank you to Piper Exhaust Systems. What a group of good guys. I'm absolutely over the moon. And we've dropped the spider off as well. So the spider that's now part of the channel, has also come down to Piper today as well. What they're going to do with that is build a decat exhaust system, but we're going to try and keep it within track regs. So if we can, it's going to be under 98 decibels, fingers crossed. Obviously the decats are not for road use, so we might have to pick the spider up on a trailer because these guys will not let it leave, which is fair enough. It's professional of them and that's the way to go. But yeah, looking forward to the spider as well. Now I've got a 6-hour travel back in the Up GTI, and to be fair, I'm looking forward to seeing what noises the car makes. So I'm just down at Piper this morning. As promised, the Up GTI has had an exhaust build, and Piper have decided to use this as a development car. I've come down this morning and I'm absolutely over the moon with what I found. Obviously the way the guys have built the exhaust and the workmanship that's gone into it is fantastic. The way that it fits, the way that it just kind of sits tight, it is fantastic. So I'll show you another car. So obviously we've kept it subtle, and I'm approaching 40 now. We don't want too much in there, do we? So lovely little tailpipe. Now the system, according to the chaps here that have built it, is obviously, well, it's not for road use, but it's 3-inch decat downpipe into 2 1/4, was it? Yeah. Into 2 1/4 all the way through. And as you can see, obviously in terms of the fitment, we're not going to get that to knock anywhere. That's going to be pretty much solid. And if you just have a look, that's me putting a fair bit of weight on the exhaust. You can see how well that's fit and obviously built, and the quality of the workmanship involved. I've obviously had a lot of exhaust built, and as you can see, it's second to none. Obviously got the little flexi in here just to take up any movement. It's difficult to see, but as you can see up in the bay, obviously everything is close, but nevertheless everything clears nicely. The chap actually told me it was a nightmare, but nevertheless they've got it right. So yeah, very happy. So the aesthetics of it, how does it look for me? I think it looks great. I think the Up GTI is a beautifully well styled little car, and I don't think it's trying too hard. I think it's very subtle, and I just wanted to keep that design with the exhaust. So this is what I actually asked for. I just asked for something that looked slightly similar to standard, and this is what I've got. Obviously, as you can see, Piper's nice little logo on the inside. But genuinely, for me, I think that's pretty spot on. I wouldn't want it any much more bigger than that. But let's do some sound tests anyway. I'll put the camera on the stand and we'll give her a few little revs. Bear in mind, obviously, the Up GTI does have a soft limiter at 3,000, so on the spot, she won't be very loud, but we'll do some flybys as well. So a little sound check from inside the car. As you can hear, it's not loud in here, just a nice little burble. Obviously we have got the management light because obviously we are running a decat now. Just give it a little flick. As you can hear the Forge intake, we have put a full kit from Forge on, so you do get like a little flutter. That's from inside the car, so yeah, still not too loud, still a nice sound. So there you have it, some nice sound checks and a genuine honest review. For me, I don't really have any negatives with this exhaust system. In terms of how I would rate it, it's definitely a 9 out of 10, and I haven't only given it a 10 because I don't know how it's going to react when the car's tuned. Is it going to be much louder? I'm not sure. In terms of the sound at the moment though, I'm actually very, very happy with it. Obviously as I'm doing the video, the car's still running, and I quite like the little burble that the exhaust does give. Fitment on point, 100%. I don't have any issues. I've drove this car hard this week over multiple different terrains, B roads, motorways, and I've never heard the exhaust hit or cause a problem once. So Fitment's absolutely bang on. In terms of availability for the exhaust systems, I will need to speak to Piper again, but if you are watching the video and you do have an Up GTI and you generally would be interested in one of these systems, just give me a comment on the actual video on YouTube or on the Facebook post when I put it in the groups. Let me know, and what I will try and actually do is CP Performance Christian is actually trying to speak to Piper and get a deal done for the owners. So if we can get a couple of owners together, there may be a group buy available with this exhaust system as well, so you might save a few quid over obviously recommended retail. So if you are interested, just give a comment and obviously let me know, and we'll go from there. But yes, again, I know I've said it a couple of times, but thank you to Piper. Excellent company. I'll continue to work with these guys and use them in the future. And to be fair, there will be another video on the channel very, very soon, because obviously when I picked this one up, as you saw from the previous clip, we dropped the Spider off to get the Spider exhaust built. There's a lot going on with that little 124 Spider at the moment. What I'm not wanting to do is use the V8 M3 that's on the channel flat out and do loads of track days. I want to learn rear wheel drive a little bit better. I want to try and master it, so the little 124 Spider should be spot on, but I want to keep this predominantly about the Up GTI and Piper. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope this gives a true set of events and a true opinion on the exhaust system. But thanks for staying tuned. If you aren't already subscribed to the channel, please hit obviously the like, share and the bell icon at the top right hand corner of the page, and that will get you all the updates as the videos are coming out. Obviously a little share goes a long way. We are trying to grow the channel. That's great. Thanks very much. Speak to you all soon.